Half of. Hi guys.
Sup?
Yay!
How it be, how it go, how it do.
Happy
Welcome.
Thursday.
Happy Thursday. It is a Thursday. Actually, it is a happy Thursday.
Woohoo. We got a week.
We got a week.
We got a week.
We got a week, y'all.
Now,
So-
see, I'm sitting far away because I didn't want girly germs tonight. She's scooting closer to me.
I mean, you can sit next to me. I've got dead person's doll all
Yeah.
over me.
Yeah, but
No,
Yeah.
you don't understand, Tyree. You don't understand. You
Y'all
don't
think
understand.
Y'all think I'm kidding? I'm not. So it's been a Thursday, guys. Welcome to Thursday Night Live, where we talk like idiots, and hopefully you guys get something out of it.
We have a ticker.
We do. It's there. For those like me who can't read, it's supposed to say that it's for 18 plus, but
for mature audiences, 18 plus, we are not licensed medical or mental health professionals.
We are not.
we are not. Never claimed to be, and never will be unless one of us does get that license.
Sup, Terry?
What it is, y'all.
Hi, Terry.
But it is Thursday Night Live, all jokes aside. Hopefully you guys enjoy these. We love putting them on every week for you. And this is spooky month, but next week is the spookiest event of our year, and that is Scarefest. It's been a long ass year, and it's been a long ass month, and it's been a long ass day full of months leading up to Scarefest. It's always an amazing hassle, but it's always an amazing event. So it's one of those situations where you have to sit here and wonder, it's like, well, you kind of dread doing the excess work until the day or week of, and then you're like, fuck yeah, it's Scarefest.
It's fucking here.
It's fucking here. Because for all the work that we do put into Scarefest, it is our fun weekend too. Because we get to hang out and see a bunch of you guys, see a bunch of cosplays, be a part of some of the events, and on occasion we get to fanboy and fangirl a little bit ourselves. So it's always a great event. This year we wanted to kind of talk to you guys about what led up to Scarefest, and at least as far as our involvement every year that we've been, and tell you about some of the things that you're going to see from us at Scarefest, and then we'll talk in a little bit about the special things that the event has to offer. But before then, other announcements other than Scarefest.
Well, I'm actually going to catch up on a couple comments because we have quite a few already.
Oh, wow.
April Kennedy said, I'm in panic mode. Tiffy said, oh my God, I've been fixing the stock for 2 days and ordered more cards. That is perfect, actually, because that's some of the stuff that we're going to be talking about here in a bit.
Not going up, catch.
Oh, I saw it. I'm about to get there. Don't you worry. Miss April, hello. We are super excited to see you as well. So, actually, if you want, guys, those of you that pop in that will be at Scarefest, drop your
link.
In the comments.
Yeah, your website or your Facebook, whichever you feel more comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is literally a solicitation episode.
Yeah, disclaimer now.
We are promoting the event because it's one that we love. We're promoting ourselves, and so we will also be promoting our friends.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to have a lot of talk about Scarefest before, during, and after kind of stories and things like that. So we'll be getting into that here in a second.
And the part that Tyree wants me to read is April Kennedy asked, what the hell did you all do? In reference to the doll. We'll maybe later.
Perhaps.
And then immediately said, because she heard Tyree read off the ticker and goes, mature means Tyree has to leave, which is why Tyree was like, Did I do it right?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Awesome. That's what shows you guys that we're a real team. It's when we can mimic each other's scoffs.
Yes, ma'am, Miss April. You have been very missed at the markets, and we're really excited to see you at Scarefest.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So, Druzy Does It and Plinky's Magical Creations were both dropped in the comments.
Good.
Check them out. They'll both be there. We'll go over a little bit of that here in a bit. Hi, Dad, because you got flames and black cats and blind smileys.
Nice. Represent.
And Tiff said ordered Fable Maker's animated tarot. Interesting.
That's kind of interesting.
I'm not as familiar with that one.
Fable Makers.
But as far as other announcements, well, those of you that have stuff that you would like to toss in the comments, please do. As far as your links to, especially if you're going to be at Scarefest, that way people can get an idea of what it is that you're going to have. But announcements for us other than Scarefest. The second weekend of November, we will be doing the 100 series classes. Those links are actually already up and circulating.
Yipper. So if you have been trying to get in touch with us about the 100 series and just haven't had the ability or the time, now is your last time in 2025 to be able to take them.
God, that's a wild statement.
Isn't it? So the 100 series will be in November, the 200s will be in December, and the 300s will be returning in January.
Mm-hmm.
But these are the ones on connectivity, auric understanding, including your own.
And mindset. So we do have a package option for all three. The way that we're doing the classes is we're going to have one of them Friday night and then two of them on Sunday. That way you still have Saturday to do anything it is that you may need to do. Or if you need to have some coverage for Sunday and make up for it Saturday. We're trying to make sure that y'all can still live your lives and take classes if you would like to.
That way it's not spread over the entire weekend.
Yes. So
each class is going to be $50. But if you get the package, it's only going to be a $130 instead of $150, meaning that you essentially get one class half off. So,
and then the following weekend in November, so the third weekend in November, is also going to be the Central Kentucky Mystical Market. So there is not a market this month because of Scarefest, obviously, but it'll be picking back up in November, and I know they're going to have some pretty awesome things ready to go in November.
Oh, absolutely. It'll be our first time back since last month, since September. So
yeah,
it's going to be a fun one. Trying to think, there was one other thing that was kind of a couple other things that were kind of important. The first one is, as Tiff was saying, she's working on stock. Everything will be up to date very soon as far as what we have. If you guys have been putting in orders and things like that, please bear with us as we're going through that. And we'll make sure to take care of you one way or the other, at least as far as either A, getting your shipment to you, or B, substituting something. The website will be, under renovation, and will be up and running a little bit more current, that kind of thing. Hopefully in the coming months. But for right now, bear with us. For the classes, you can go to spiritmechanics.com. You can go to shop and then go to special events. And all the classes, including the package deals, will be right there for you to register for and pay for. Just letting you know.
Yep. And I think that covers all of the announcements, at least for the moment.
Currently.
Because there may not be a forecast this week or next week. It really depends on what the prep for Scarefest looks like and need. But for those of you that just kind of go over that real quick, for those of you that are like, what's been going on? Why are things so weird? What's happening? Yes, there's a lot of weird energy right now.
I'll do a forecast.
I'll do a forecast.
I'll do a forecast.
Okay.
There's been a lot of stuff going on, both with health and Scarefest and cases and other things that have been going on that have kept my attention. So sorry about that. But I'll do a forecast tomorrow. There are some very special things going on. There's a bunch of meteor showers. There's comet sightings, including a dual comet that is supposed to be coming up. Also, there are, two supermoons, the one that we just had, and then at the beginning of December. So we're getting a sandwich of super harvest moon, the brightest moon of the year in November, and then our last supermoon in December. So there's a lot of stuff going on outside of retrogrades, and the retrogrades are not exactly cooperative either. So there's a lot to go over. It may wind up being more of an advisory than a full forecast, but I'm going to do my best to give you guys as much information as I can. Just letting you know.
And Miss April, yeah, absolutely. Because one of the questions she posed a question, I'm feeling irritated, and that's not normal for me. Is that in the universe as we speak?
Part of it, yes. Which April?
Druzy.
Part of it, yes. Miss April. Part of it, no. Some of it has to do with the things that we talked about before. And some of it has to do with, the fact that right now, as far as retrogrades and things like that, that's not as important. We're currently seeing levels of electromagnetism and cosmic radiation. So, what we get bombarded with by solar flares, things like that. So actual, radiation. We're seeing levels that we haven't seen in 300 years. So the energy that is currently separating us and the veil is extremely unstable in certain areas and excessively high vibration. So that veil is very, very thin in others. And because of that, there's a lot of interesting things going on. Both people, entities, they're changing, and the way that things are felt and understood are not going to be the same once this starts to even out, whether that is a decrease or an increase or just a plateau of this odd energetic shift. But it is actually a scientific grounded thing. The earth hasn't experienced what it currently is in 300 years, give or take. So I think that's kind of interesting. And some people can find this excessively overwhelming, even on a subconscious level, and it can really overtake the person after a while. But other things are other things. So just letting you know.
And we'll definitely, when Steve posts the forecast, y'all will definitely know. He'll probably do it live as far as that goes. Yeah.
It'll be live tomorrow sometime.
So be on the lookout for that. But Scarefest. And I've seen quite a few people dropped in the comments. April Kennedy's been tagging people left and right. And she said, catch up on a couple comments because there was quite a few that went back and forth. April Kennedy said, wonderful. My birthday is the 28th. I'm going to get slammed, aren't I? Maybe. We'll see in the forecast what it has in store. That feels real like telemarketer fucking psychic to say.
Wow, geez.
I'm so sorry.
Way to phone it in, Miss Cleo. Just... comments.
Looking into the future. Anyway, yeah. Sorry.
Looking into the future. You used the wrong hand for that. Anyway, so
did I?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, my fucking bad.
That's why I went.
I did. Oh shit, I did. Anyway,
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
my bad, y'all. Anyway,
We
so
have a
Nicole,
ticker.
we have a ticker. It's cool. Nicole popped in and said, I love you all and can't wait to spend the weekend together under one roof and also not together because we'll separately be doing some badass, magical, and great things for people. It's what we do in very different realms, but namaste, you badass people whom I cherish and love.
Aw.
Thank you, Nicole.
Love you, Miss Nicole.
We are looking forward to next weekend.
Miss Nicole Griffith,
Mm-hmm.
one of the owners of Scarefest, ladies and gentlemen, in the comment section here. So she's a sweetheart if you ever get the opportunity to meet her. And it's a wonderful time working with her. And she's right. We never fucking see her or her husband during Scarefest unless we're like literally smashing into each other trying to get through a crowd.
And even then, it's usually hi. But as far as other comments, Miss April goes, buggers, in response to what you're saying about the forecast.
Sorry about that, y'all.
Renee, hello. That's April dropping more peoples. Thanks for sharing us out, y'all.
Absolutely.
Tiff said, don't you put that on me, I'll fix it soon.
Hey, I said in the coming months.
And she's got gator paws?
Tiff has gator paws.
She does have gator paw, like legit.
What about the rest of the gator?
I don't know.
I think it was made into boots.
Someone
That's
ate
not
it.
nice.
I disagree. Have you ever worn gator boots?
No.
Anyway.
I want to pet gator.
You have a malachite one.
That ain't a live pet gator.
So go to Florida and pull one out of the fucking ocean. Like,
Tyree just needs to go to the South for like a couple weeks.
that needs to happen.
Just hit Florida and then loop up to Texas and then like loop back to Kentucky.
Just go to anybody's fucking place down in the Gulf region.
I mean,
And just tell them that you're there to collect the gator that's in their backyard.
actually, I mean, if you wanna go see mom and dad, there's some in there. There's some in the pond around back. Apparently, they were eating Girl Scouts potentially, allegedly, maybe. Anyway,
Scarefest or whatever.
yeah, Scarefest. Whoo. Y'all got ADHD, maybe.
So
I'm looking. And if you are looking for any crystals, please message Miss April at Druzy Does It because she's working on her stock that she's taking. So if you're looking for something specific and you're looking for some pretty crystals, check her out. She's got great towers. She's got freaking beautiful carvings, and spheres are awesome too. She always has a ton of spheres and they're great.
also, since we're on the topic of crystals, they will not be at Scarefest, at least in that capacity. Miss Deb will be there, but also check out Rocky Hounds for some raw shit.
Mhm.
They do stuff with raw formation, and it's really awesome what it is they have. Between Miss April and Deb, we've loaded down our booth, so a lot of the grid stones that you guys see at our booth at Scarefest, as well as at the Mystical Market, actually came from the two of them.
Oh,
You have changed my life and been a rock and removed.
so I'll read this to you here in a second. I'm gonna catch up on some other comments because a couple of these were hilarious, but Nicole was being super, super sweet. She said that she was just leaving Wicked World with 18 very grateful folks from her program, and that was such an awesome experience.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. Hi, Shay. Welcome to Thursday.
Hey, Shay, fuck yourself. I love you.
April's like, I need a gator paw, and then immediately tags Tyree. The
He's
fuck,
right
he's
there.
fucking here. It's like in all caps, we need a gator.
No. Openly no.
You don't want a pet gator for the shop?
No.
Aggressively no.
You,
Like disrespectfully no.
We could have you could do gator wrestling on Thursday night one Thursday. I'm getting ready to smack, so I'm leaving.
This would be the one and only time that you guys get to see me throw a chair on internet television.
Shay was like, allegedly. They allegedly ate some Girl Scouts or threatened them, whatever. I don't know. It was something like that.
Look.
Not these gators in the back of the fucking woods. I have a theory that they were trying to aggressively to sell the cookies to the gators, and they disrespectfully were just like, "Fuck
Look,
you."
when a gator says no solicitation.
So this is the comment that Tyree was reading to you a second ago. It's from Nicole. Driving home, and you've changed my life and been a rock and removed things as I pass always. Love you for it. Also, I had 2 bags of fluids pumped today to boost me for the weekend with a vitamin B shot and prep. Fuck yes.
Let's go.
I took notes to give you under nitrous on paper. That's the experience I had. Fuck yeah. Haven't done the droogs. But today I hit a plane and I saw things that made me take notes. Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
Actually, I bet that was a pretty cool experience.
Let's fucking go.
And everyone's like, Rocky House is amazing. And she's like, can't wait to see your faces. I think that was before you said fuck you, Shay.
She knows that it's a phrase of endearment.
Yeah, you have a coffee mug that says that, so.
I do.
He was so sad that he forgot it tonight. Like, actually.
Like I was like, oh, I could have had coffee.
Could have had
I
coffee.
could have had coffee.
Shay goes, can you imagine the chaos of one of y'all owning a damn gator?
Yes.
That's why we said no.
That's why I'm 100% against it.
Hi, Shelly. They're at Fear Fest. Hi. April, once again, tag Tyree. Full name.
It is now getting a gator.
In all caps. Brian, is it time to play the game? All I heard was throw chairs.
100%, man.
Backstory, Brian. This dude and April Kennedy want a fucking gator for the shop.
And you can come wrestle it.
Chairs. Hi, Kelly.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Jesus Christ.
Dad said, do a gator. Girl Scouts taste like Thin Mints.
Speaking of El Jefe and, El Jefe and Don, we seeing y'all next weekend?
Are we?
We seeing y'all next weekend?
I think it'd be pretty fucking cool.
I think it would be. Y'all
Mom
come
and Dad
up-
might be coming to Scarefest.
Now you gotta.
Fuck yeah!
You can't disappoint the boy.
We just told him he couldn't have a gator. He needs this.
Bring me a gator with you. Stick it in a suitcase.
Or just bring a gator skin suitcase.
Or just
Fill it full of fucking sequin gloves and shitty sparklers. So Scarefest.
I'm still catching up on comments. Nicole said, now I'm going to put the car in gear. Y'all captivated me, which will piss off Brandon. I don't text and drive, but I'll still listen and just picture Steve blindly throwing a chair.
You're welcome. I am the gift that keeps on giving.
She says, I've never tried to picture that, but it's funny as fuck. Like, likely a bullseye. Oh, he would hit him. 100%. No questions. He would not miss. Oh, drugs was the word. Yeah, I got you, ma'am. And Shay confirmed that she did say she loved you after you said fuck yeah.
See, she understands. She knows.
Brian responded, "I'm good." As far as the gator.
Gator wrestling in the office floor.
We're good. There's like huge chairs or a thing with Brian.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And April said we can make an income on this idea. Y'all fucking probably could.
Notice how she's saying, y'all probably could. I ain't wrestling no fucking gator. 1, I'm too fat for that shit. 2, I'm too blind for that fucking shit. And 3, I'll wind up clubbing that fucking gator to death with Tyree.
Dad said no, they're probably not doing.
Oh,
Damn. It's okay. We'll forgive you.
that's cool or whatever. It's kind of fucking depressing though.
I think y'all would have an awesome time. And Kelly was saying next weekend's going to be a blast. April just goes, "Bring me a gator," in full caps. Full caps.
That's a little aggressive, ma'am. Check your privilege.
And April probably goes, I can just imagine the people in baggage service who gets that bag.
Ooh, what the fuck is this?
And Brian goes, "I'll do jump shit, but that's a bit much."
Oh my god. It's so scary.
We're still catching up. I'm not going fast enough.
Then speed it up, Captain ADHD.
It's not my fault they're on this gator fest. We're supposed to be talking about Scarefest, not fucking gators, but here we are. Well, you don't fucking April goes, "Look, I'll hug the gator, but I draw the line on WWE." And Dad goes, "I tried to get Mama. I mean, you might just like drop her off at the airport and like just text me when she lands."
I mean, you could.
You could.
Just sweep the leg, and when she wakes up, she'll be in the airport.
She would murder.
You're married. You can get away with those things.
Shit. God, could you? Woo, that would go over poorly.
Hey, he wouldn't have to worry about it until she got back to Texas.
I disagree. I disagree. Shay said, "Just picturing the photos to be taken with this gator."
Motherfucker.
But guess what? I'm caught up on comments.
How about that? Oh my god.
So we will have gator paws at Scarefest.
We will actually have gator paws. If you want to come by.
If you want a fucking gator paw.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking damn. But whew, as far as the other stuff that we'll have, we will also have decks. We'll have some stretchies. We'll have a couple of sprays as well. We're going to have a bunch of fun stuff here at the booth. Renee said Scarefest has Cocaine Bear. The mechanics have Gator.
Y'all don't push. Don't push. Y'all think it's fucking funny.
They'll wind up with a fucking gator, though.
I will show up to Scarefest one year with the stuffed ass, dead ass gator, and just carry it around on my fucking shoulder all fucking weekend.
There's got to be somebody that sells stuffed gator. There's got to be. Please tell me there's got to be a taxidermist vendor.
There is a taxidermist vendor, but I think they do like the oddity shit.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get we'll have to find a stuffed gator.
We got to find an actual stuffed gator.
Shit.
Fuck, that give me a workout. Because even stuff that whore's gonna be like, almost 100 pounds.
Probably. Shay said I'll be coming for a Near Terra deck. Woo! We have quite a few new ones. A lot of very different ones, a lot of indie ones, a lot of ones that not a lot of people have, actually.
That's one of the things that we are currently known for is getting decks that people usually can't and finding decks that people usually don't look for. So we have a lot of rare and niche decks, but we also have some fun ones, including brand new shipment of Shadow Arts, including his limited run only for this year, his Otherworldly Oracle deck, which is absolutely gorgeous.
It's so pretty. It's almost, is it 72 cards?
Yes.
It's like 72 cards. It's essentially 3 Oracle decks put together, and they're beautiful.
They all tell 3 different perspectives of the same story, and it's really amazing. It's savage as fuck. It is 100% blunt as a football bat.
Oh yeah. And as far as that deck goes, something that you can also potentially do if you're interested is if you would like a reading from Steve with his deck, that
The deck of many things.
the deck of many things. Because that's something else that you can do is pretty much any of the decks that we use, we usually sell as well. So if you do come up to the booth and you're like, hey, I want to see this specific deck, if we happen to use it, one of the multiple people that's there, usually there's not an issue with you checking through the deck just to see if you actually do like the artwork, make sure that you actually do like the deck itself.
The only thing we do ask is that you do actually ask
Yes.
to look through our decks. Please don't manhandle our decks.
Please don't.
And as much as people are probably going to want to use a pun there, I'm being very serious.
Yeah.
Please don't walk up to any reader, not just us, but any reader and pick up their work, their work stuff.
Because not everybody's going to be nice about it, and not every deck is going to be nice. I've actively watched people walk up and get shocked picking up one or either of our decks that didn't ask. Like physically, you could see the spark. I don't recommend it. Please ask to see them. Usually we offer them, and that's usually why.
What I genuinely love, a couple of my decks actually have a personality of their own. And the cat deck specifically, my Fearless Familiars, has a mind of its own because it's a fucking black cat. And people come up and start shuffling through my decks, and I don't know why I've got this massive headache when I hold your stuff. Well, quit. And they'll set it down. Oh, it went away. Well, what did we learn? Don't fucking pet the cat backward. You're not going to get bit. So it's that kind of a thing. And that's just a PSA.
Yeah.
Like overall with us or any other reader or energy worker, please don't handle their tools unless you ask or it's offered. But we don't mind typically. All you have to do, hey, can I see this? Absolutely. We'll hand it over. We'll let you look it through. Also at Scarefest, you can get readings from us and a couple other people that are going to be there. You can get energy work from us. We're there to essentially, it happens every Scarefest that we've been there. We wind up being the metaphysical triage booth. So as far as, people coming in who have been runners, they'll come to see us to get some relief for knee pain, back pain, things like that. People also show up if, they've got some attachments or things like that. There's a lot of people there. There's a lot of different oddities there. There's a lot of different stuff going on. And sometimes you'll pick up a hitchhiker that you don't exactly need, want, or realize. And a lot of people swing by and get a checkup or things like that. So we do a lot of our regular stuff at Scarefest too. They're on the floor. So if you need any kind of energy work, chakra repair, attachment removals, paranormal consultation, any of that kind of stuff, we do that right there as well, including getting your cards flipped. We do that. And there's always going to be at least 2 active reading mechanics and at least 1 to 2 people in retail because we got 2 booths. So you can swing by and check everything out. And we will be having a sign-in sheet. So if you guys come by and you're like, hey, we got other shit to do, we got some shopping to do, whatever, sign up for a later time, swing back by. We'll take care of you.
Yeah. And something which we will express at the booth as well is if you do sign in on the sign-in sheet, please make sure you notate what it is you're looking for, specifically if you're looking for energy work or a reading and what type, because we do offer multiple types of readings and we offer multiple types of energy work. Please notate what it is you're looking for, who it is you want to work on you or get the reading from, and your contact info.
Yeah, that way we can send a text, a call, something like that, to see if you're gonna, be there for your appointment or if you need to switch it out.
Hmm.
You would like to show up earlier, you would like to show up later, whichever.
And as far as catching up on a couple of comments, April Kennedy said, I need a Hecate deck. I got good news for you.
It's almost like, some of the shit was actually bought with the intention to give it.
We have there's a couple of decks that I think that you'll be interested for, especially because we do actually have a Hecate Path deck. Is that right?
Yeah. It's basically a Hecate working deck.
Yep.
So, yeah, we have that.
Renee said permission is a thing.
Yes, it is.
And actually so did Shay. And then Shay said, because Jesus, last year that dude interrupted my reading to swipe my cards out of my hands and then cough like he was dying.
Yup.
Yep.
That's why you don't fuck around. You find out. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
And Miss April, if you would like to order one of the Oracle decks, please just let us know.
Absolutely. You just tell us what you're interested in, and we can either hold it for you and give it to you, at the booth, or we can ship it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So just let us know.
Yep. So as far as Scarefest itself, we'll have quite a few things. We'll be there the whole weekend.
We are going to be there. If you want to stop by and, catch us before the show, technically you can come by and help us. You can come by and help us. You can help a bunch of people. I'm pretty sure nobody setting up for Scarefest will deny you helping them out. But we're going to be there Thursday night and hanging out, doing the setup thing, getting everything together.
Mm-hmm.
Friday is the big day. It is the big startup day. And it is going to be Hero Day. And Hero Day is an awesome situation. It is where civil service and armed force veterans are actually recognized. So there are special things that you guys can get. I'm not sure of the full details. I just do know that showing that you are either currently active or have proof that you were. So you have like a military ID or, that kind of thing that you can show evidence that you'll get some special perks for coming in on Friday. Friday is Hero Day all day long, and it's just for you guys. Now, Saturday is the big day. It is the big to-do, and it is the longest day of the con, at least the way we feel, and actually I think it is.
I think so. We'll have the hours here to display in a second.
But
I got the hours. Friday is 4 to 9. VIP starts at 3. That is PM.
okay. I was like, wait, what? My head was on something else. Real quick, while Tyree is going through the times, if you have a VIP ticket, you can't get them now, to my knowledge.
No,
But
they're sold out.
they were sold out like within minutes of posting the tickets were live. And that was like at the beginning of the year. But if you're one of the lucky people watching this or who will be watching this and you have a VIP ticket, that gets you in an hour early. And that's what he means by VIP is at 3 p.m. Go ahead, Bub.
Saturday, VIP starts at 10 a.m. Regular tickets start at 11 a.m. to 8 a.m. 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Almost said 11 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Oh my God.
That's the way it feels some days, but
Some Scarefests.
And then Sunday, VIP starts at 10 a.m. Regular tickets start at 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Sunday is also pretty cool. Sunday is Kids Day. So if you've got youngins that are into the trick-or-treats or into the cosplay, or if you're a big kid and have kids and you want to drag them with you, it's Kids Day. So there's going to be special things going on the floor. Throughout the years, there's been crafts. There's been, horror scream contests. There's been cosplay contests, costume contests, different things like that kids can participate in. Also, if you walk around and you see it balloons, I believe that they're still doing this, to my knowledge. If you see an it balloon attached to any vendor or artist or participants table or booth, so the red balloon, if you see it anywhere, that is a safe space to stop and get candy for the youngins. All of us will have candy, so you can actually trick or treat on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be Sunday. So letting you guys know, Friday is Heroes Day, Saturday is the main con day, Sunday is Kids Day. And there are pictures floating around of Kids Day. And me and Ray dressing up like homeless Ronald McDonald and Hamburglar.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a picture of Ray as Ronald McDonald passed out.
Oh yeah. Jesus, Ray worked himself to the bone.
That was 2 Scarefests ago.
And I mean, just trounced himself. Like, geez, buddy.
But he was, he and Steve were Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar. And Raymond got so many picture requests.
Oh, it's so good.
Because he was creepy as shit in that Ronald McDonald costume. And anybody that was afraid of clowns would not freaking go near him. Because he sold it. He didn't just half-ass it. He whole-assed it. Voice and all. Fucking creepy ass.
That's so fucking funny.
I say that because part of the reason why they actually did those costumes is because at that point in time, they had shown me this horrendous freaking video of Ronald McDonald.
It was the Meat Canyon McDonald's video.
It was awful, y'all. I don't recommend, don't do that to yourself. But because of that, it built a whole Scarefest character. And he did a great job with it.
Be gentle with it now.
Anyway. God bless. So, as far as tickets, VIPs are 100% sold out. They sold out in like 7 minutes. And yeah, it was fast. All weekend passes, it does look like, are currently sold out as far as the entire weekend pass. So the day passes, it looks like, are the only ones that are currently up and running still.
Now, I don't know, because I'm not a member of Scarefest staff, neither, are Mr. Tyree and Ms. Pat. But that doesn't mean that you may not be able to procure full weekend passes. You're just going to have to be at the box office for it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, keep in mind the days that we discussed. Sunday is Kids Day, Saturday is the main con, Friday is Heroes Day. Plan accordingly, because there's going to be a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's going to be asses to elbows. And this year, the entire convention center is rented out. So it's massive this year. It is the biggest Scarefest, I think, on record. And it's just going to be the most awesome 3-ring circus ever.
Yep. Because there's 111 celebrities, and they do still have quite a few of them, at least, have photo ops available. So if you're interested, you can definitely check out the Scarefest weekend page and look into that a little bit more in depth.
They also have some reunions.
They do. So there's actually, for those of you familiar with the Grimm TV show, there's a Grimm reunion. There's a Friday the 13th reunion, a Nightmare on Elm Street reunion, a Lost Boys reunion, which I really think is fucking cool. I'm excited about that.
I want somebody to buy me a photo op for that one. I can't afford it.
Fair. I was looking at them earlier. They're still up and running. Most of the reunion pictures are. There's a couple that's not at this current moment. It's still a week before Scarefest, so Lord knows what the fuck's going to change as far as that goes.
No shit. So if y'all are interested in any of the things we talked about tonight, it'd be a good idea to go ahead and look into it.
There's also a Reanimator. Go ahead.
Fright Night, The Monster Squad. Which I need to watch that movie again.
Right? It's definitely an 80s movie, but it's an awesome kids Halloween movie. It's a fun one.
And then Return of the Living Dead.
Fuck yes.
Shay said, yeah, I'm wondering just what the numbers are going to be, but the Lost Boys, hearts. Yeah, same as far as the numbers go, because last year, the line wrapped around the building twice. And granted, God bless the Scarefest staff, because they did a freaking fantastic job about getting people in and making sure that everybody was communicated with and that they weren't sitting in line the entire day. But that is the reason why Steve is saying, okay, if you're, planning to come, make sure you plan for that type of a wait. I think that I don't think it lasted 2 hours for the people that were lapped twice to get in.
And they really hustled last year. Every convention's going to have its difficulties and things like that, just because, there's human error, there's, all kinds of things that are involved. But over the last several, especially the staff, they have really been the standouts, as far as making sure that people have exactly what they need when they need it and getting that hustle on to get people in and out. It's been really actually a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, I do have to kiss ass a little bit just because, but in all seriousness, everybody behind the scenes really works as hard as they can to make Scarefest what it is. And everybody on the floor works even harder. So just letting you guys know, if you do attend the event, you catch a staffer, tell them thank you. They probably really need that.
Yeah. They run around the con all weekend, and everybody that works it and puts it on is a fantastic person, and they work their asses off all weekend. Catching up on a couple comments. April Kennedy said Reanimator canceled.
He did.
Due to a family emergency. That's
Yep.
my bad, y'all. And Mike said, hey, y'all, I'll have to rewatch. Meeting just ended. Wanted to hop on and say hi and love y'all. Hi.
Love you.
And back a little bit, talking about the costumes that you and Ray did.
Yo.
Renee said that was a great year. So glad to have been there with y'all. No on the Big Macs. Still same. I still have not eaten a fucking Big Mac. Not since that shit. Sorry.
I almost did the voice. You were quiet for too long and I almost did the voice.
All right, y'all. If you want Steve to do the creepy ass voice that makes me want to just fucking gag and run out of the room, y'all gotta drop some emojis or some shit in the comments.
They're gonna.
That's fine.
Why did you just do that to yourself?
Because anyway, just because it upsets, it freaks me the fuck out, doesn't mean that they should be denied. If they actually want to hear it, that's why I want to know if they want to hear it, or if they're just nah, that Ronald McDonald's creepy as fuck. Fuck that voice. Never mind.
Well, the only reason why I do it is to fuck with you.
Ugh.
Don't give them that power. You did that.
Would you like to do the voice?
No.
Dad dropped fucking emojis. Damn it. The first one. Now you have to do the voice.
Broke Tyree.
The fact that Dad was the first one to drop emojis? Okay. Oh, damn. Renee put fucking burgers.
Russ
Oh.
Davis up and
You look
April
kinda
Kennedy.
hungry.
Did everything.
God.
You look kind of hungry. Don't you want to eat some of your Big Mac?
No, I don't. God, that shit. Fucking no.
The restrooms here. Have you taken a peek yet? They're awfully clean. Maybe you should go in there and have a couple trips.
God, it's so bad. The fucking drips. Oh.
There you go.
Now you knew Baron do that.
God damn it. Fuck you too, Raymond.
Him sitting over here in the chair just cackling.
Uh-huh.
God.
Actually, in his goofy ass fucking Ronald get up too.
Yeah, it's fucking rough. You deserve a break today.
So Keith says y'all getting broke.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
April said that's a 1970s Christian porn voice. God,
It's yeah. It's pretty bad.
It's fucking
It's
awful.
pretty bad.
What was really bad was him and Raymond together doing that fucking voice.
Oh yeah.
It was terrible.
Because there was one point we were doing it in stereo, so like Ray was on one side and I was on the other, and we were saying the exact same line at the same time.
Oh.
Fucked her up. It's so bad.
God.
And then Dad says you deserve a break today.
Yeah.
Be gentle with it now.
God. Ugh. God, it gives me fucking gross bumps. Because now all I hear is trips. Ugh. There's still Friday, Saturday, and Sunday tickets. Fridays are...
You did every bit of that to yourself.
I know. Oh.
You gave the audience the power. You should know better than to do that.
I was going to say, you should learn from me and not do that, because if you remember,
Now he's stuck in once a quarter doing drag.
because of flames.
Because of flames.
April literally put in the comments, smashes all emojis.
Flames in the comments to see Tyree drag.
Woo! Not at Scarefest, but like at some point before the end of the year.
He made the promise he's got to do that once a quarter. So every 3 months you get to see Tyree and drag on a Tarot Night Live.
I believe it's Mistress Tyrena.
It is.
She makes an appearance.
That was the previous persona.
Oh yeah, we don't know.
You never know who's going to show up.
Exactly.
Flames.
Flames. Oh my god. My blind ass can see all that. Looks like a fucking forest fire.
Wait. There's something in the middle there. What's that?
Oh, it looks like it was blocked out, so you'll have to pull it up on your phone and look at it.
Uh-huh.
Shit. Oh god.
Flames Eternity. Oh, thanks, April. Okay, prices for Scarefest. Day passes. Friday is $34.
Saturday is $44 because it's the long day.
Yep.
And Sunday is $34. But once again, guys, these are for the regular hours. The VIPs are already taken.
And what about kids? All 3 days. What is the rule?
12 and under are free.
There we go.
So if you got youngins and you want to come out and see some cool shit and they're under 12 and you have $34 to $44 to get in, parking is not included in this, by the way.
True. And
Yeah, parking is not included with this. Also, keep in mind, all the actors and actresses charge their own stuff. That is not included with the price of the tickets.
Yep.
True.
So getting in is your admission. Be prepared to pay. There usually is a price board of some kind, or you can walk up to an attendee for the celebrities and they'll tell you, $5 for this, $25 for this, $60 for this. Usually $5 for like a selfie because you're using your own camera and it's a quick snap. And then they charge what they charge for their autographs, and then specialty pictures are usually what's going to cost you. So
just be mindful when it is that you're walking in, and definitely do some shopping along the way to Stars Row. If you are one of the people that is interested in the Warren Museum stuff, the After Dark is sold out.
that would have been the overnight.
Yes, that's the one that's they're doing the Estes method with the Warren Museum, and that is sold out. So the Warren Museum All Access is also sold out, but the Warren Museum itself is not. It's $38 currently.
Yep.
So if you would like to go in and check out the Warren Museum, it's $38. That is separate from Scarefest as far as, payment. So
Yep. It is an add-on. And just as a reminder for those of you that are concerned, that may or may not be concerned about a specific Raggedy Ann doll or any of the other items in the Warrens collection, just don't fuck with it.
if you don't poke a bear, you're not going to get mauled.
If you don't ask the comments to send you emojis,
Then you won't get flamed.
Same thing.
But, God, it's just a wall of flame.
it's just a wall.
But in all seriousness, if there are any kind of concerns, anything like that, you can always stop by and talk to us. We'll give you a once over, see if you're okay. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be. But, if you want to get looked at, we're going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, that's my plan because I gotta go take a picture with the stupid Raggedy Ann doll.
Godspeed.
So that's my plan. I'm gonna go take my picture and then I'm headed straight to the spirit mechanics and be like, okay, clean my ass up.
May make him stew. Marinating that shit, motherfucker. You decided. No, we're not those people. All jokes aside, if there is a concern, we'll take care of you as best we can. Just remember that some things are hype. Do I believe, and I will make this statement right here and right now. I am speaking for for myself, not spirit mechanics. Do I believe that a doll has the potential to cause natural disasters? No, it's a fucking doll. Do I believe that a doll has the ability to start a fire? Only if a candle is lit, it falls over randomly and knocks candle in the floor. There is a Rube Goldberg kind of situation that has to happen there. Can it do it on its own? Well, Chucky was a doll from the fucking 80s. This is a real situation. No. Now, if you're holding this doll and it does so happen to have something attached to it, and you're a fuck who decides to actually antagonize it instead of giving proper respect to what could be there, then you're literally poking that bear I was talking about. Actions have consequences. There's a sphere of influence that every object has that has any kind of spirit attached, any kind of entity within it. However, everything outside of that sphere of influence is fucking safe. When you walk inside that, you should mind your P's and fucking Q's. You're in something else's territory, in their home. So just be mindful.
It's literally like if you just, barged into your neighbor's house, buck naked, flipping everybody off with fucking fireworks shooting at your ass, you're probably going to be,
Tackled and then arrested.
Yeah.
In that order.
Same thing.
So just keep that in mind. These objects regardless of which side of the fence you were on, and there is a very, very, very prominent fence there. Regardless of what side of the fence you're on, the Conjuring movies are movies. Don't go into this situation believing that what you see on a movie screen and what's actually there are one, the same thing, and two, going to be comparable. That's not how this works.
And another shameless plug for us. If you are curious about what the stages of demonic possession are because you are concerned that you may be at risk, we actually have an entire Thursday Night Live dedicated to that. Just check our YouTube out. I think it's summer last year.
Yep.
Chris Davis was on it. He was one of the guest speakers. So if you're looking, it was before we did one of the big intros, at least I think. Either way, it should be labeled.
It should be, yeah.
So if you're really concerned, we do an entire Thursday Night Live spread about it.
Yep.
I think you'll find that you're not nearly at risk as at risk as you think you are.
The actual chances of demonic possession are very, very slim. And something like this, having supposedly the particular doll and, the Warrens' effects, the relics that they have acquired over time, having that on site, there is a lot of hype that's already been surrounding it. Yeah, it's great for a horror con, and it's wonderful to, let yourself be scared and those kinds of things. However, if there is something there, why are you fucking feeding it? Be mindful, be respectful, have you fun.
You can do both.
You definitely can.
Dad commented, except for Little Shop of Horrors, that was a documentary.
Oh my god.
Oh, and Mom said thank you. Those YouTube videos are really helpful and educational.
You're always welcome. That's why we try our best to have those cataloged for you guys.
Yeah. And if you're concerned about protections, if you're concerned about any of the, keeping your boundaries, any of those things too, we have quite a few Thursday Night Lives about those as well. So if you're really concerned and, you're wanting to come to Scarefest, but you're not wanting to deal with any of the doll stuff, which is totally fine. You don't have to. It's a totally separate portion that you have to pay to get into.
Yep.
So it's not just going to be out and about.
Yeah, you have to go into the museum, and there's a special partitioned off space just for the doll. So even if you go and you want to hang around in the museum, see some of the relics and affected objects, you can do that without ever coming in contact.
Yep. So we may joke, we may poke a lot of fun, but seriously, that is something we do take very seriously. And there's plenty of YouTube videos that we have on our channel about different Thursday Night Lives where we've gone into heavy depth about various types of protections, boundaries, all that good business.
Also, if you want to, if you would like to actually talk it out, because I'm one of those people that needs that. If you'd like to talk it out and you're really that concerned over it, or if you want some pointers or some ideas on how to stay safe, you can always get a hold of us. You can always get a hold of Spirit Mechanics. You can get a hold of Steven's Healing Vibrations. You can get a hold of the Missing Elements. Mm-hmm. And you can get literally any of the three of us and a host of other people that are going to be willing to get with you and make sure you have what you need.
Yep. April said Plinkies has Florida water. They do, and it smells really nice.
It is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
We have some.
We do. And Keith said it's not really any different than visiting the Booth Brothers booth, Mind Your P's and Q's. And he was talking about the museum. I've added to their museum, and thank you again for the help and advice. Absolutely.
We appreciate you, Bub.
At the end of the day, Scarefest is going to be an amazing time, and it's going to be extremely fun. Are there going to be a couple of things there that, if you're very sensitive as far as spiritually, that you may or may not pick up on? Yeah, there always is.
Whether the Warren Museum was going to be there or not, there always is.
There always is.
Yep.
So it's really kind of up to you. I would recommend going to Scarefest and having a damn good time because it is a really fun time and you see a lot of cool shit.
And if you are interested in, please don't let us discourage you from that.
No.
If you are interested in going to see the Warren Museum set up or Annabelle herself, please go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
We're not trying to discourage. We're trying to make sure that you guys don't go in there and wind up sticking your dick in a fucking light socket.
That would hurt.
That's pretty much all we're trying to do,
Mm-hmm.
But please go have fun. Some of the things that are there are 100% part of paranormal history.
Mm-hmm.
And it is wonderful that they actually have preserved those things. So, yeah, feel free to go and hang out. And for those of you that are not as much into the paranormal, but have, a lot of the spooky vibe or are going for the merch, there's everything from fantasy to actual sci-fi to horror to, different things like, Marvel and DC stuff. There's some comic book stuff, all kinds of shirts and different things. Oddities are going to be there. So, we were talking earlier about a taxidermist that does, two-headed animals and things like that. Everything is ethically done, of course, but there's some pretty cool stuff to see outside of the paranormal and the metaphysical.
Not to mention an entire tattoo expo.
It is going to be a huge fucking thing. If you would like to get some ink at Scarefest, you can take your pick. There are going to be several artists there, and they are actually known for what they do. Mm-hmm. So feel free to get some ink while you're there. I know there's going to be a couple other things, too, going on.
There's always a costume contest, like you mentioned earlier, but as far as a couple of the other things, like Killers on the Rocks is one of the after hours things that is also sold out. A lot of the after hours stuff is sold out. Not everything, though. So if you're interested, take a look at the Scarefest website, because what we could say is still available right now could change in 5 minutes.
100%, yeah. You can go to, I believe it's scarefestweekends.com.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Scarefest Weekend with an S or without an S?
Without an S.
Scarefestweekend.com. Okay.
I believe, yeah.
You can go check it out and see schedules, after hours events, different things that are being held, what's going to be offered each special day for, like Heroes Day and, of course, Kids Day. You can go and check those things out. And keep in mind, too, I don't know if Twitch and MJ still have any. I have no idea. That would be a Miss Nicole question, but there were Scarefest passes that were being given out on Z-Rock 103, 103.3. So if you guys listen to Z-Rock in the morning with Twitch and MJ, you might be able to get a free pass to Scarefest.
Or checking out Wes on Scarefest TV Friday nights.
Yep. It'll be tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. And it's almost every Friday night, aside from a couple, pending illness or cancellations of guests or whatever. It's pretty much every single Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can go to scarefestradio.com, which Forsyth finds it funny, and so do I, because it's actually a fucking live stream. But you can go to scarefestradio.com and catch it there live. You can go to, of course, the Scarefest official page here. So Scarefest Weekend. You can go there. You can also go to the Scarefest fan page and catch it there. Or if you know Mr. Forsyth, you can catch it on his lovely wife, Anita. You can catch it on hers. And if we are able to catch it, we always share it here as well, but we haven't been able to catch it. Fridays are difficult.
Fridays are difficult. That's why we do Thursdays.
Yep.
Catching up on the last few comments that we've got. Renee said making plans for next year. Goldberg wants to see y'all. Come on down with it. And Keith said personal protections before entering. There will be thousands of people going through, and we don't know what they will bring with them, but there are people there that can help if there are issues, which is very seldom. And he said was going to surprise y'all, but the health took priority.
We know, Bubba. Hopefully, you're going to start getting to feeling better, man.
Mm.
For those of you, and I won't go into detail, that is Mr. Ottersberg's business, but if you could get with him, he could actually use a little bit of help, and any kind of juju or healing energy, any kind of donation that you could give would be very beneficial to him. He wound up having a particular reaction to his procedure, and because of that, he's having to recoup a little bit. So if you guys could be there for him, you guys have always been there for everybody. But if you guys see this later, or if you're seeing this now, if you can get with Mr. Keith, and he can tell you about his situation personally and what it is that he actually needs, we would all greatly appreciate that, and I know that he would as well.
He said thank you, and he said today was a good day, and that if we need anything with a client, he's not going to be available Thursday or Friday during the day, but he could be over the weekend.
Yes, sir.
So
thank you, Bubba.
Very much.
You worry about you, man. We got you. So does everybody else, right?
Mm-hmm. So, wrapping up for tonight. Scarefest is next week.
Oh my goodness. It's been another fucking year.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
We will probably go live throughout all of the weekend. I believe that we're going to have a couple. Well, I believe that our residential quote voice of God will be popping on lives pretty frequently for our page and the Scarefest weekend page.
Yep, Mr. Brian Gibson will be making his triumphant question mark. Actually, absolutely. He'll be making his Spirit Mechanic presence known once again during Scarefest as our media manager and our producer. So he'll be going live. We'll all be going live at some particular point in time.
Yep.
You can catch it here. We're going to leave them up. It's probably going to be heinous amounts of noise and chaos, but we're going to try and go live and show you guys some of our friends' booths, show off some of the events if we can catch it. We're gonna try our best to give you guys at least a glimpse into the things that we're allowed. Of course, we're not gonna be able to film celebrities or anything like that. One, that's disrespectful, and two, that's kind of against policy.
True.
So we won't be able to do that per se, but different things like cosplayers, events that are happening, like contests, things like that, and some special booths, as well as just catching up with random fucking chaos at the booth. So we'll be doing our best to have you guys a part of things, as we always are.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope.
Yeah, cool. Because we're going live, just remember, Pat's mentioned it. Just remember, we are not going to have a Thursday night live next week. We're probably going to be in the middle of Scarefesting of some kind. But you will be seeing us next week.
Mm-hmm.
Please, again, get with Mr. Keith and see if you can help out. If you can't, then a good prayer, some juju, some healing energy, even just some good vibes and a hey man, it's going to be okay. I'm sure definitely going to be appreciated. Thank you guys for being very patient with us as we get everything kind of sorted. It's always a whirlwind. The last half of the year is always dedicated towards Scarefest.
Yeah.
And for those of you that haven't been or haven't worked it, you don't get it. It is an amazing time, but it does take a lot of prep work to make it happen. So thank you guys for being patient. as we kind of get schedules figured out. I know that the quick word and the forecast have not exactly been present. Once again, health things, client things, Scarefest things, a lot of other things have kind of skewed things a bit. I will be live tomorrow at some fucking point. I can't tell you when because I don't know. But I will be live at some point, and I will give you guys the best forecast that I can currently give you. So, that being said, I hope you guys have fun this holiday season. Hope you guys enjoy Scarefest if you do go. If you're being asked to be a part of it, so you're actually joining a booth, please help out as best you can. If you are a booth, do your best and have fun while you're doing it. Give in to a little bit of the chaos because that's the whole fucking point of the weekend, right? And if we don't see you before then, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and remember that those that have the power to change themselves have the power to change the world around themselves.